Hi, I'm Sylvia Yu Friedman. I'm the author of Fearless, a guide to freedom and fulfilling your fullest potential. I'm going to read an excerpt from this book. The Children of Poipet. One experience that transformed my life came when I was on the Thailand-Cambodia border, filming a documentary about sex trafficking for a TV channel years ago. Seeing so many children, some as young as 3, either with pedophiles or selling themselves on the streets, left me speechless and overwhelmed. It was heartbreaking and led me to dedicate more of my time to helping abused children. As we filmed in Poipet, Cambodia, we saw something that made our eyes widen. These kids who were begging on the streets began to speak out for their friends. One girl named Maylee, with disheveled hair and dirt marks on her olive-skinned face, came near us. She looked traumatized and fearful, and yet was open to answering our questions about what she had witnessed in her neighborhood and the areas where she begged for food and money to support her family. She told us in a soft voice, "I'm afraid of getting beaten. I knew a girl in my village. A foreigner gave her a snack and asked her to come with him to get more snacks at another place. A few days later, I saw the girl dead. The foreigner had raped her. I'm very afraid." To avoid trouble, Maylee would stop begging before nightfall. She spoke of her fears and her hope to have enough money to support herself and her family. She was only 11, and we couldn't ask the police to get Maylee and others off the streets, at least not without direct evidence of abuse. It was tragic to leave them behind. It was nearly impossible not to cry in front of the kids during the interviews. I'll never forget meeting the children of Poipet. It was so incredibly difficult to walk away from them, back in the direction of the Thai border. The women, such as Melina and Lind, I filmed on the ground, who were helping these children and women, were incredible. Melina was a remarkably courageous Canadian woman who dedicated her life for years to pioneering services for these exploited children in Thailand and Cambodia. I followed her for several days and was in awe of her compassion and bravery to step up and do something for these children when most people with privileges and wealth simply ignored them because they didn't want to feel uncomfortable. I learned from this time that change is possible even from small acts of kindness, and that generosity can have a meaningful impact on individuals, communities, and generations. We can break generational cycles of abuse, pain, and poverty if we try.